me
Wow.
tell you something. After I graduated from my residency, I was a black sheep in my residency because, first of all, I wouldn't take any shit from anyone. I didn't care if it was the director of the program. Just don't mess with me. Like, do not. You know, no. Like, I've always been like that. Do not mess with me. Um, but then I was so ahead of my time that they didn't understand anything that I was doing. The thing is that because I was such a good student, they couldn't do anything with me. But I was with my parole and doing my things, and I had two Jungian analysts at the time. So I did Jungian analysis through my residency, which no one else had done because there were
Yeah.
only two in Puerto Rico, and they were like, no one has ever has showed interest. I'm like, yeah, well, I love it. Um, you know, this is
So,
what do. So it was like it was going against the grain. But then, like maybe 20 years later, before I moved, one day I was in a restaurant, and the program director was in the restaurant, and she approached me, and she came to me and talked to me and said, I just want to say I'm sorry because I didn't understand you, and you were so ahead of your time that now 20 years later I understand what you were doing. And she invited me to give a lecture in the university about past life regression therapy to the psychiatry resident.
yeah,
You
that's
know,
so
20
cool.
years later. I'm like, okay, 20 years later, yeah.
Well, at
What
least
a testament to just like, if you know in your heart, listeners, like follow your intuition, even if every single person around you says you're crazy. And maybe it's a day later, maybe it's 20 years later, it will come to fruition. Like the work that you're doing is not for naught.
mhm.
But that's not the reason you have to do it. You have to do
No.
it first of all because you're following spirit. And the other thing with purpose is you have to do it because you love humanity. You cannot have any agendas, any personal agendas in this.
It has to
It's
be
all
from service and love.
Mhm.
exam. And that's another thing. And even if you found a business, you have to work your business in the higher frequency that you have. There's this frequency of service that a lot of businesses have, but there's a higher, even higher frequency, which is about cooperation, and it's
Mhm.
about the individuals in the business, each of them being able to express their authenticity and their genius through the
Mhm.
place that they have in that business.